everyone, it's Evelyn. You're watching Rockstar Rags, and today I am starting another new series called The Language of Style. And my vision for this series is basically incorporating all sorts of different aspects of human character, such as confidence, self-esteem, peer pressure, that kind of thing, into how we portray ourselves, what we put on our outer appearance. And basically I'll just be speaking on how things on the inside influence what we put on the outside, what we wear on the outside, what we paint our faces to look on the outside. So our outside influences our inside, and our inside influences our outside. So basically it just mingles together, and those mingling of ideas essentially help to form who we are as people and individuals. So now that I've explained what I'm going to do, the first Language of Style video, we'll be talking about confidence and looking your best. And let's just get started, because I have a lot to say. Okay, so a lot of people might ask themselves or ask other people, what's the point in dressing up and looking presentable? Like, why should I do that? Because it's not what's on the outside that matters, it's what's on the inside. First of all, I agree, it is what's on the inside that matters. Beautiful people can be ugly on the inside, and what people deem to be ugly people, or just unattractive people, can be so gorgeous on the inside. So, you know, it's not always one or the other. You know, you can't just look at someone and say, oh, that's who they are, that's what they're like, because you can be so wrong. You can be wrong in a good way and wrong in a bad way. You have to be careful how you judge appearances, because it can be really detrimental. So, why is being presentable and trying to look your best important? Well, I'll tell you. First of all, and this is how we get into the confidence portion of the video, looking your best helps to exude confidence. When you are rocking a new pair of red hot heels, you feel like you can take on the world. Guys, when you're wearing, I don't know, I'm not a guy so I wouldn't know. What do guys wear that they feel good in? I have no idea. I do not have the brain of a guy. And I don't have anyone around to ask. Okay, say a guy just got a new hat, a new belt, new shoes. I don't know. Are guys into shoes like girls are? Okay, say guys got a new pair of shoes. And those make him feel confident. I mean, or just new clothes in general. You know, you're wearing new clothes, you're like, oh yeah, I look good. You know, when you put a little more effort in, because you put that effort in, you are going to feel more confident. It's inevitable. Whenever I decide to put makeup on, I automatically feel more confident. Not that I'm not confident beforehand, it's just that little bit that can really set you on the top of things. You know what I'm saying? Also, another reason that looking your best is important is because little insecurities that we have about ourselves don't have to be our insecurities. Okay, let's say, for me, my biggest insecurity is my acne. Okay, if you watch my makeup tutorials, you know I have acne. I start off with a bare face every time I do a makeup tutorial because I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm not embarrassed at all. That's my face. That's how I look. However, because I'm insecure about that, I mean, I want to cover it up. I want to look like this all the time. I want to wake up and have a perfect complexion. That's just not going to happen. So what do? I put on makeup because it takes away that insecurity. And I don't understand why, if you can take it away, why wouldn't you? And it doesn't even have to do with makeup. It could be, okay, say you're insecure about, I have no examples. Say you're insecure about your midsection. Maybe you haven't been working the abs like you should be. It's really easy. Just dress to your body shape. So, you know, wear prints. Prints help to distract from extra weight that we have in our midsection. So, just wearing what looks good, create an illusion, basically. Create an illusion so that you're confident about how you feel. If you can take away those little insecurities about yourself just by changing one thing, just by putting on a leopard print shirt that disguises some extra fat that you don't want to be seen because it makes you feel insecure, why wouldn't you? If you can fix it easily, then fix it. I mean, now where I draw the line is with plastic surgery and all that, like that's another video in itself. But if you can fix it easily, then why not? Because it helps you feel more confident. Another question to be asked is, why should we feel confident? What's so important about confidence anyway? Like, why can't I just feel insecure? Why can't I have a low self-esteem? Is it really that important to be confident? And the answer is yes, because all of you, every single one of us, has something so spectacular and unique about us. No one on earth looks the same. I mean, okay, yeah, there are twins, there are identical twins, and yes, there are doppelgangers, apparently. So I've heard. I mean, if you watch Vampire Diaries, they're in Vampire Diaries, but apparently they actually do exist. And I would like to meet some of my doppelgangers, so if you're watching doppelgangers, let's have a meetup. Anyway, we all have something unique and original to us that we alone can bring to this world that we live in. And most of the time, when we don't feel good about ourselves, when we don't like how we look, we don't like how we're worried about what other people think, and those make us feel insecure and just feel down about ourselves. When we put ourselves down, we just completely squash all potential confidence that we could have had. Because, and a lot of times we do it to ourselves. I mean, yeah, some people are mean. People get bullied, people get made fun of about how they look, and you know, that can completely destroy someone's confidence. I know, I've been there. But a lot of the times, it's us that do it to ourselves. And that's just unacceptable because everyone is so, so special and so unique. And you need confidence to show who you are and to bring to the world what you were supposed to bring, what you were born to be. You can't be who you are supposed to be if you don't like that person, if you don't feel confident about who you are. And a lot of the times we don't even know our true potential because we don't feel confident about ourselves. The whole idea of showing off who we are, like that sounds kind of negative because a lot of the times we don't want to show off because that sounds boastful and that's like bragging, and bragging's not good. But we need to portray ourselves humbly, keep in mind humbly, in a way that just lets people know who we are. Be the best you can be. And even though that might sound arrogant, like, yes, this is who I am. I love myself. I know who I am. I'm proud of this. You can be proud of yourself without being boastful. Be humble, but be proud. Okay, and another thing. I don't want you to get me wrong. You do not have to do a full face of makeup. You do not have to wear high heels and dresses and do your hair up all nice. And you don't have to do that to be confident. I just want that to be out there. Sometimes, actually a lot of the time, I feel just as confident or even more so when I have no makeup on, when my hair looks a hot mess, when I haven't brushed my teeth, when I'm wearing yoga pants, and I haven't showered in 3 days. Okay, that never happens. But even if I haven't showered in 3 days, sometimes I feel just as confident or more so than I do when I'm all dressed up. And why is that? It's because it's what's on the inside, and because even if you should be confident about how you look because you look good, sometimes it doesn't work because we don't accept what's on the inside. So you have to accept what's on the outside and what's on the inside to reach full confidence. And like I said, you don't have to go all out and do everything and, you know, I mean, this is a horrible example to do this video because I look so fake right now, you know? But at the same time, that's me, you know? It's not fake. It's me. Because this is how I feel fully confident, you know? And yes, I feel fully confident without makeup sometimes. Sometimes I feel fully confident with makeup or without makeup. So it just depends on how I feel that day. Some days you feel better about yourself than you do others. So it just depends, and you need to like channel your inner feelings and figure out, okay, how can I be fully confident today? How can I look my best to just bring out what's within? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes all it takes is putting on a little concealer, put on some lip gloss, do your hair nice, wear your favorite shirt. Just little things can make the biggest difference. So you don't have to do everything to yourself to make yourself fully confident. You can just do one little thing. So it's all about moderation. If you don't need to wear a full face of makeup today to feel confident, then don't. Just put on some mascara and walk out the door. If you don't need it, don't do it. But another thing is, like, even if you don't need it and you want to do it, go right ahead. Because, like, I really could care less about walking out the door without makeup on. I don't care if people see me like that. But a lot of people would tell you, and if you know me, I don't usually do that just because I like wearing makeup. Because it's fun. I like putting it on, so I wear it. It's not because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly without makeup. No, that's not it at all. Really, to make myself fully confident, all I would need to do would be to cover up my zits, and I could walk out the door. That's all I need. So, you know, work in moderation. You can do the bare minimum, or you can go full out. It's just up to you. So basically what I'm saying here is, you don't need to be a glamour queen in order to have the confidence of Wonder Woman. Like, you just don't need to do that. If you can get away with nothing, then do nothing. But at the same time, this is about confidence and looking your best. So, you know, you have to reach a certain balancing point where looking your best helps you exude confidence. But if you're confident without looking your best, what do? Because I firmly believe that we should try in our outer appearance. We should try. Because why wouldn't you? You know, even if you don't need it, if you don't want to wear makeup because you feel like you don't need it. No one needs makeup. I'll just say that right there. I'm an advocate for makeup, but no one needs it. You can want it and you can like wearing it. So not everyone needs makeup, but I think you should look your best, and the key word is your. What is your best? My best is this, going all crazy and getting really artsy with makeup and hair. I just like that sort of thing. That's my best, because that's who I am. Someone else's best might just be jeans and a t-shirt. You know? So find what your best is. That's what I'm saying. And when it's truly your best and you show that to people, they're going to be able to see that, and they're going to be able to see your confidence, because you'll be confident in your best. Yeah, I just want to wrap it up and say that to become fully confident, you really should start on the inside. It is an inner journey that is displayed on the outside. So, you know, you just gotta feel it for yourself, because everyone's different, and everybody feels different, and everybody needs different things. So start on the inside first, and then it will come out on the outside, and you will be able to be confident in your best you, and you will look the best, because you're not only making your outward appearance look your best, but because you feel confident, it shows from the inside. Alright, so that's the end of the video. I sure hope you enjoyed this. If you're looking forward to this series, please like the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and let me know what you think about this topic. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think. I'd love to know. Check out my links down below, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all that stuff. Share with your friends if you want. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. I love you. Have a wonderful day. And do like it's an inner journey before it's an outer, like, before you can see it on the outside. It's an inner journey. Oh my god, I cannot talk. It's an inward. People are home. And yeah, I said that. And today I am starting another new series called The Language of Style. Just checking. Either in good ways or bad ways. You can be wrong both ways. That doesn't even make sense. So you have to be careful. And sometimes I feel fully confident. Does that make sense? Some days you feel better about yourselves than you. Sometimes all it takes is some under eye concealer. Cover up your dark circles from staying up all day. We all have something We,